If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Before I get into this demonstration about the sister Alicia Andrews, there's something that I need to clear up real quick, right? Because I've been having a lot of people jumping all in my DMs and stuff like that. I'm talking about, and they like angry, hood educated. Man, you said on the thumbnail that a bullet was linking the murder of Foolio. That the man that they going in on me, right? Now, allow me to say this right here. For those who was going in on me, y'all are absolutely right about this. Yes, they did find spent shell casings that are linking bullets or guns to the shooting when Foolio got shot in his foot. So y'all are 100% right. But what I said was there are spent casings that are linking, right, to the murder of Foolio, not when he got shot in the foot. And I got evidence to back up that I wasn't telling no lies. Check it out.
On 06/27/24 at approximately 1900 hours, JSO simultaneously executed a search warrant at Sean Gathwright's house in reference to one of their own homicide investigations. The scope of their search included any firearms-related items. During that search inside of Sean Gathwright's house, in a gun safe, they located multiple rifles with at least one equipped with a brass catcher consistent with the one seen on camera being used in our homicide of Charles Jones. Two 9mm spent casings were also found in the same safe as the rifles. The spent 9mm spent casings found in Sean Gathwright's safe were a presumptive match to the 9mm spent casings found at the scene of this homicide and attempted homicides that occurred on 6/23/24, providing a link between Sean Gathwright and the Glock pistol used at the scene of this murder and motive evidence for previously trying to kill the victim, Charles Jones.
What I just read to y'all is the actual motion, great detail that the prosecuting attorney is going to use to prove their case. They said that two spent shell casings is a presumptive match. What do they mean when they say a presumptive match? They're saying that when the police came there and seen those shell casings, by their experience, the detective, the homicide detective, they said, oh wait, no, these are the same and similar ones that we just found at that murder scene over there. That's what they said. These are the same and similar. This right here is a complete match. But they got to do their forensics. They got to send it through just so that they can say, yep, it is. So they are saying that this boy got caught with two spent shell casings. Two that could possibly connect him to the murder of Foolio. And then, as you know, it went on, they talked about, the other stuff too, about, the boy getting shot in the foot and those bullets connecting him too. But a lot of y'all got to understand something. I'm talking about, like, when I try to do my research, I try to do it to the best of my ability. I don't want to be lying and giving y'all misinformation. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but at the same time, like, when it comes to stuff like this, I try, right? I try to give y'all the best of hood educated. I don't like to be playing games and lying and stuff like that. So there it is for all y'all that was like hood educated. They ain't say they had no shells that connected to the murder of Foolio. There it is. Now you have it. But here's my thing. How in the hell did Sean end up with 2 shells. I'm talking about 2 spent casings. Look, I hope they are not saying that these are actual spent casings from the murder scene. They gotta be saying that these are just spent casings that appear to be the same or are the same, whatever. Are they trying to say that these are spent casings from the murder scene? Because if they are, how did he get them? When did he stop in the middle of the shooting with that fully automatic? And as a matter of fact, Sean ain't even had a fully automatic. One of them other boys had the fully automatic. He had the rifle. So at what point, when did he stop and try to scoop up some of them bullets and take home with him? You see what I'm saying? Like, how did these shell casings, how did these spent casings of a murder end up in his house? It's only 2 things that I can think of. Either he actually, after they got done doing all that shooting and stuff like that, maybe some shell casings fell on his clothing or something like that. But no, because he had the rifle, y'all. He had the rifle. He didn't have the switch. So how did the shell casings get there? This right here finna have y'all like, because I don't want to believe this, but by me just growing up in the hood and stuff like that, this is a possibility. How did those spent casings get in that boy house? They was planted. That's the only thing that I can come up with. Excuse me, the 2 things I can come up with. Either those shell casings are just the same and similar, that match the same ones that was found at the murder, or they had to been planted, because I haven't seen no evidence. I haven't seen no video footage of Sean running back picking up shell casings and stuff like that. I believe they would have let it be known that somebody went to pick up some shell casings. There's nothing that says, or I've seen no video footage of Sean running back picking up shell casings and taking them to his house. So that's something right there that just gotta make us say, Y'all jump in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think about that demonstration, because it's like, how did they get there? Now, the 5th suspect, Devon Murphy. Oh man, bro. I'm talking about, man, look, Devon Murphy, I know you probably seeing all this new evidence come out. You hearing about the case and what's going on. And if you not watching it, it's somebody that's around you saying, hey man, they said this happened. Hey man, they got caught with this. Hey man, Sean got caught with the bullets in the house. Man, they got y'all on camera at the ring. They got y'all at the, your brother or your cousin, he the one got the, I'm talking about, man, that boy right there sick, because I'm talking about, in his mind, he got to know, like, how I'm going to get out of this? How I'm going to get around this right here? I can't get around that. I'm talking about, man, this boy right here got to be gone. He can't eat. He's sick. I'm talking, man, and then the crazy part about it, I'm surprised that he's still on the low, because usually when it get thick like this, when they looking for you for a murder, so-called friends, girlfriends, family members, they don't want nothing to do with you. Hey, bro, you making the spot hot. You can't be around here, man. And that's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, they want you for a murder. You can't be around us. We still out here doing illegal things. We shooting, stealing, killing. We still doing the same thing. They want you for a murder. Get away from here, because we don't need that heat on us. We still want to sell our dope, smoke our mountain lion kush, sip on the finest, run around here with these illegal guns. And we can't do that if you are here. You too hot. Gone, get away from us. And the girls that you dealing with, they don't want to be stuck in the house with you all day long. Got to depend on they family to send money and be all incognito and discreet, all because of something you did. No, they girls ain't. She want to go kick it. She want to go high five, get her hair did, and get her nails done and get them eyelashes. Hey, she want to go dance. She want to go do all those things. She can't do none of that. Hiding with you. So I'm talking about, man, I'm amazed. I'm not even gonna lie that the boy been gone this long. I mean, whoever he got with him, they doing some good hiding, but it's just a matter of time. And I'm talking about, man, that brother right there, he's sick, and I'm gonna tell you why. He know he looking at the death penalty. He know he looking at the death penalty two ways. Either he gonna do life in the penitentiary and die in prison, which is horrible, or they gonna strap him to a table and poison him to death, which is horrible. This right here, listen, this is a cold-blooded demonstration. But at the same time, when you living that life and you doing this type of stuff, you got to be able to accept the consequences. And for all you young brothers that's ripping and running and y'all can't see what's happening before y'all, and y'all still out here committing these murders and stuff like that, like I said before in my last video, just tell the police to come and get you and put you in jail right now. You ain't got to go kill nobody. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen. It's too much stuff connecting and linking and all that old type of stuff nowadays. Too many cameras. So, the brother that's on the run right now, hey, man, look. I feel sorry for him, but this one thing I do got to be 100 with y'all with. When you got somebody that's backed in a corner like that, when he understands that his life is gone either way, he might say, look, I'm holding court out here on the street. I'm not going in there. We finna have a judge and a jury right here on these streets if y'all run up on me. Y'all gonna have to take me down like that. A lot of people think like that. And a lot of cases have happened where brothers be like, nah, I know it's over with. Kill me before I go back up in there. Or kill me before I even go up in there. I can't do life. I'd rather die than do life. I hope that ain't the case. But at the same time, we just got to be 100. We can't just, we got to look at it from all angles. Now, finally, let's get to Alicia Andrews. Now, I know I'm finna catch some flack for this right here. I'm talking about, man, y'all gonna be mad at old hood educated, but I need y'all to hear me out though on this demonstration, right? Just rock with me a little bit. I believe in my mind that Alicia Andrews was used. Yeah, I know. Hood educated, come on, man. You know that girl knew what was going on, man. She drove down there with them and everything. I understand all that, brother and sisters. I understand all that. But I'm telling y'all, man, I believe that this girl right here was used. I believe that she really didn't realize what was going down until after the fact. Alright, come on now. Look, y'all, I know I can hear it now. Man, hood educated, man, you done seen that girl pretty face, and now you done turned it to silly putty in her hands. She looks sad on the picture, now look at you. Oh man, don't do the sister like that. No, it's not. Look, y'all, it's not like that. Look, for real, I believe that this little girl right here was used. I believe that she was manipulated, and let me explain to you why. When it comes down to everything, I'm talking about to holding the guns. She never held a gun. Driving with the guns. They say she ain't never drive with the guns. Seeing the guns. They say she ain't never even seen the guns. Every time somebody was talking to them or doing any type of communication with the killers, it wasn't her. Who was it? It was Gutter Zay, her boyfriend, taking her phone and doing all the criminal activity with it. Texting, calling. Now, possibly, he made her drive, but she's already there, so hey, look, hit the block, spin the block. Come on, like, us in the hood, come on, y'all. Y'all know how we do, y'all. Quit playing, like, come on now. I'm talking about just the hood guys. Y'all know how we get a female, man, we get a cop, man, Come on, y'all. Y'all know what we do, man. You get a girl and you get her car, man. You doing all type of stuff outside that girl car. Then you take it back to her like y'all ain't never even did nothing. Is we gonna be 100 or we gonna play these games? The guys in the hood, y'all know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this is what guys in the hoods do when we get us a girl that we feel that we can manipulate and use. We use them like that. Why didn't he use his own phone to negotiate the murder of Julio Foolio? Because he understood the consequences behind that. Does he care about her? No. He using her phone because at the end of the day, if it came down to it, in his mind he was thinking, this is Gutter Zay. In his mind, he was thinking that at the end of the day, my phone ain't doing nothing. She the setup girl. He gonna act like, hey, I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I was at the crib chilling. She the setup girl. You see what I'm saying? It can all fall back on her because it's her phone doing all the communicating, all the setting up and everything. I believe that young girl was used. I'm talking about, look, she telling and don't even know she telling. Check it out.
Alicia Andrews provided a post-Miranda statement where she identified herself and all the footage she was seen in and identified Isaiah Chance as the male driving the suspect vehicle, the Silver Cruise, while it was tracking the victim's movements. Andrews admitted to allowing Isaiah Chance to use her phone while he communicated with Sean Garthright. Alicia Andrews denied knowledge of this homicide and was caught lying multiple times during her interview. Andrews related she was only at Teaser and Truth 18 because she and Chance were thinking of going to party there. Andrews related she and Chance went up to the front doors of both clubs to ask how much it was to get in. However, that was proven to be a lie via the continuous video surveillance cameras the front doors of both clubs. Andrews even admitted to her and Chance being in the cruise at the homicide scene. However, claimed they were just lost and were turning around in the parking lot, denying knowing the victims were there.
Y'all see what I'm saying? She telling them stuff that she really ain't got no business telling them. But she telling them the truth. But at the same time, she understand what type of trouble they in after the fact. So that's why she trying to lie. And, well, no, we was just, we tried to spin around and we got lost and all that old type of stuff. Because she still got in her mind that this is my boyfriend. He wouldn't do nothing to me. He got my best interest. No, he don't. That boy tried to send you up the river, young girl. And for the rest of you young girls out here that be dealing with these gang bangers and criminals and stuff like that, this how they play you. The same way how he played her. If it would have came all the way down, her phone is the one that's committing all the crimes. It don't belong to him. But just so happened, he got caught on the camera using her phone. Imagine if he never got caught on the camera using her phone. Imagine if she never admitted that he was using her phone. It would appear as though she set the whole thing up. And she was the one calling all those guys, calling the killers to come and kill Julio Foolio. That's how it would have looked if they didn't catch him on the camera using her phone. That's why, look, y'all, I know y'all gonna get down on me, but I hope y'all feel where I'm coming from. But I believe out of all five of them, I believe that she is the only one that's gonna get some play. Why? Because, come on, the prosecuting attorney can see that they used her. Prosecuting attorney can see that Gutter Zay, he didn't have her best interest and that he was, using her phone to commit crimes with and stuff like that. They gonna see straight through that. They done seen this movie before. This is not nothing new to them. Now, before I depart, I got one more thing that I want to bring to y'all attention. Murphy, Rashad Murphy, after the killing of Julio Foolio, he sent a text. Check it out.
The iCloud warrant on Sean Garthright's phone revealed at approximately 12:58 hours and 13:01 hours on 06/23/24. Gathrights phone messaged two separate numbers while they were still at the Airbnb in Tampa. One message read, "I'm coming home. My thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio today, Murphy." And the other message read, "I'm coming home. My thirst is quenched. I love you, Murphy." A. Murphy signed his name to both messages sent from Gathwright's phone.
Did y'all hear what he said? Yeah, I'm coming home. I clench my thirst. Pop a bottle of Don Julio. This right here, I'm talking about right after killing a person. This is gang life. These is gang bangers. These is killers. This is probably not their first time demonstrating these type of measures. Because as you can see, there's no sympathy. There's no remorse. They are talking about celebrating the killing of Julio Foolio. But the cold-blooded part about all that is this right here. They never tell us who he texted. They never told us the number or the person who he texted. And I wonder why. But not only that though. Who was so important to Murphy that he had to text and confirm the murder of Julio Foolio? Who was that important that he had to stop what he was doing, get Sean's phone, and let them people know that, hey, look, we killed him. And then he even signed his name to let them know, hey, look, you talking to Murphy. Come on now. Look, let me say this right here. The way that them boys wanted Julio Foolio, the way that they traveled 3 hours to go kill Julio Foolio, risking going to the penitentiary, being caught with these guns and all this old type of stuff. Look, I believe in my mind that there was some pushing them to do that. And I'm talking about there was an incentive to kill Julio Foolio. This wasn't no just, hey, you know what, man, we mad, we want to kill him. No, he's going to be in Jacksonville. We can catch him. The way that they wanted him, the way that they continuously tried to kill him, these same people, the bullets, the spent casings, tells us that these same people been trying to kill him, ambushing him. I believe in my mind that there was some type of incentive behind that. And what I mean by incentive, I believe that it was some money. It was a bag on Julio Foolio head. For real. He even mentioned it. Who had the bag on his head? I don't know. But I will say this right here. When Gutter Zay, before he was locked up for that murder, a lot of guys from ATK was, giving him his props. Hey, man, you rapping pretty good, man. We like your music and stuff like that. But after that murder, a couple of them I was going to say ATF, excuse me. But ATK guys got to unfollowing him. As soon as he got caught, they unfollowed him. Nope. We don't want no association. Why? Why disassociate yourself from somebody now? You were just saying that, hey, man, you got some good music, man. Keep pushing your music and things like that. But now all of a sudden, as soon as he get knocked on the murder of Julio Foolio, you dissociating yourself. And one of the guys that dissociated himself from Gutter Zay has close ties to Young and Ace. Does that mean Young and Ace did anything? Nah. But it makes us think, right? It makes us think. So here it is. I'm talking about one of the most sloppiest murders in hip hop history has just been unfolded before our eyes. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Allow me to give a shout out to Ray Carr Brown for the $2 super thanks. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Jay Crazy 561 for the $2 super thanks. Thank you, Jay. Run the Plays for the $10 cash app. Good looking, sis. How you been doing? Raquel Mosby for the $10 cash app. Thank you, I really appreciate that. John Lard for the $5 cash app. You already know what time it is, bruh. Derek Archibald for the $10 cash app. Thank you, I really appreciate that. S. Badiah Austin for the $20 cash app. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Charlie Jenkins for the $5 cash app. Thank you, I really appreciate that. And last but not least, Brandy Smalls for the $12 cash app. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.